Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Sudeki HD Remake. So we're going to continue on here a wee bit, more of the story. We're going to run back to this here return and hand in all our side quests. As you can see, my health is quite low anyway because I did a lot of farming for all them bright water pearls. But I told you in the last video, I think it was, that you only need to farm 11 of them. You don't actually have to farm all 21 because you get 10 here in the town. But anyway, I'm gonna rest this in anyway to get healed up and stuff. If you only have a health problem, like guys, I mainly say go to your church for 70 florins. That guy will heal you full health, but not your SP.
You found my trouser suspenders! Oh, good stuff! I can strap up the old undercarriage now!
Okay, after talking to him, obviously the quest is complete and he wants the chargers. A bit late, as you just may have noticed. I was meant to be up on Tuesday. I'm actually recording this here now on Tuesday, so that's why it's slightly late. Because
Oh, blinding stuff! Oh, that's great! I can make a proper fishing fly now! Here,
so as I said,
have
I had to
something
be
for
in
your
touch with
troubles.
these 4 guys to forget as well and hand in their stuff. I will try and get it as much here as I can, but just a wee bit here where I can't really talk because we're running around handing in NPC quests and I don't want to talk over their chat.
Hey, you got my special bait. I'm going to catch all the fish in the sea now.
The reason behind why this here video is because we're doing a lot of other videos that we're trying to finish off Tomb Raider, which is actually pretty much done now, and we're trying to finish start up Final Fantasy and stuff.
Oh, you found my self-help book! Well, I shall start being more considerate straight away by rewarding you!
Sure you are. Like I said, we're starting Final Fantasy. We've got Titanfall still to come and some other videos.
You found the party invitation I was looking for! Thank you so much! I shall go to the ball!
As I was saying, we've got Titanfall still to come. We've got Tomb Raider Finishing. We've got Sudeki still to finish off. Well, actually, that's really only starting Sudeki. We've got Faith. There's Final Fantasy X-2 as well. And there's Dark Souls 2. So that's all coming. So do keep your eyes out for all that stuff, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to keep in touch.
My painting! Oh, at last I have a centerpiece for my home. Take this with my compliments, Eagle Eyes.
Only 2 more to hand in here, so 1 more girl, and we also have to hand in to the wee boy. Oh wait, I think we also have to go to the Little Army, but we'll do that as well in a bit, which just reminds me so much of actually Remy.
Oh, well done for finding those seeds. I am so grateful. Bright water will bloom once again.
Because I'm here. As I'm going to show you now here in a couple of seconds here. I got bright water pearls there, as you saw. If you push start and go across to your items or fireballs even, as you saw there, 37 bright water pearls. I actually farmed 27 and I got the 10 from the quest.
Wow, you bagged a bright water pearl? That's cool!
Now you hand him 1 and then you hand him 5 and then you hand him 5 and then you hand him another 10. So I'm going to be quiet here while we hand these in.
Wow, you bagged a bright water pearl? Ooh, that's cool. I collect them, so bring more and I'll swap you for some of my really good stuff.
It is really, really good stuff. One already has. You got a few interesting items here off them as well.
Wow, you bagged a bright water pearl? Ooh, that's cool. I collect them, so bring more, and I'll swap you for some of my
The reason you want to do most
really
of these side
good
quests is
stuff.
because you want to get Tal's totem here. You get it for completing, I think it's around 5 quests or so. So that's why you want to do these quests.
Wow, I think I've a complete enough collection now. Thanks.
Awesome. That's that all finished. And you get the key to his tent. Respect.
Respect.
Shoo. And then we're going to head over to the little Remy, talk to her, and give her back her trinket that she's actually looking for.
Hey, you got my trinket back. Bless you. Hey, did you know that Reverend Clevis can use the power of the gods to make you feel better? It's true. Just give him
Even
whatever
if
he wants.
things that I'm not willing to do? No. Anyway, she's pretty much just telling you what I've been saying in the last couple of videos, I think, anyway. About if you go over to the church and give that guy 70 florins, he will let you use his holy water to fully heal your health, but not your SP. That's what the N is for. But it's vendor uses, so when you pay the standard, you can use it as many times as you want.
Hey, well played! This should brighten the place up a bit and keep the ships from
Thank you,
floundering on the rocks.
Just bouncing along. Pretty much that's now all the quests here done. We just have to now pretty much continue back and head to the main city. And collect anything on the way there as well. Right now you should have 2 tokens for Tal. You should probably already hand it in one. And you should only have 1 totem for Ailish, if you've been following this so far. But we will pick up another totem for Ailish on the way by. So don't forget to go to the save point and save if you need to save, or if you feel like saving. And then we could just continue head on out of town. Ooh. Oh, if you just get, well actually before you head out of town you might want to head back down to the blacksmith actually and upgrade some of your weapons and armor.
Alright kid, Gobbit's the name. Professional blacksmith to the rich
I
and
actually was going to
famous.
cut this out, but I think I said in a video before what I usually put on my weapons, and this is me showing you what I actually usually put on. If you go, obviously the Mojo is the best sword for him till you get his ultimate, but I usually put on its Spirit Bite and Bat Fang. Them two I always put on to my weapons for everybody. So put it on the weapon, like for Tal and Bukai, it's a wee bit easier since they only really use one weapon. But for the sample there of Ailish and Echo, or is it Alco? Sorry, frick, call them Echo. Alco. They've got multiple weapons and they can change within battle. Tal and Bukai can change in battle, but you have to go into the pause menu and stuff by pressing Y and changing that way. But you're just better off using their main weapon that you have equipped all the time anyway. But for like Tal and sorry, not for Ailish and Alco, you can change inside battle so much easier. We will come back to this wee room in later on. You can come in here now and smash stuff if you want, but you have to come back here with Bukai, as you can see, to climb that there. As I was saying there, sorry, so you might want to put it on all their weapons. It is going to be a bit pricey, but in the long run it will help, because their weapons, well, you might actually put on some different stuff on their weapons depending on what weapons you have, because each of their weapons, like she uses staffs, each one of her staffs that you get kind of do different stuff. Like her first staff she gets like it's a fast shooting staff, it just shoots very fast. Her next one is a wee bit slower, but it shoots at a big pulse of electricity. The next one after that there I think is even slower, but it does a big nasty hit. Anyway, go down to this guy. Any furs that you have, don't forget to sell to him. Furs let onto the wolf fur, because you actually do need them. But don't worry, if you have sold off your wolf furs, we can farm them later on, and I'll show you where to farm them. So we'll just continue on back anyway. Now while we're back here with Asia anyway, if you haven't handed in your eagle token, now is the time to do it. I didn't hand it in the last video because obviously, well, you know why. So hand that in, get her orb. Like I said, all the orbs I get, all the orbs that I get of their totems, I usually use on that character. So continue on down to the beach, and obviously you're going to get into a fight. You might be lucky enough and be able to get up the stairs before the fight starts, but chances are quite slim. Anyway, just deal with these guys, quickly banish them. By the time you farmed up all that stuff, you should be easy to take these guys out. I think at this stage I was actually level 8 or 9 for both characters. Ooh. So it's not too hard to deal with these guys. Don't forget, when you're farming bright water pearls, you can also stay here a wee bit longer because you only need at least 21. And it will take you a wee bit of time, so you definitely will get a few levels. That's why I stayed that wee bit extra to get them extra few pearls, because I wanted to level up a wee bit extra. But you guys don't have to stay any longer, but if you want to stay longer, you can. You know, these videos are done, and as long as you're following along with them, I'll try and keep you as right as possible. The higher level, obviously, the game is, there are some wee bits in it. I would recommend training before you continue on with. These guys, I'm going to make these scarecrows look a lot harder than they actually really are. When I went through my second playthrough and I actually figured out what way to deal these skellies. If you're on Ailish, you can deal with them no bother. They're real easy to deal with, especially because she's got the range and she can just stay at the distance and just wreck them. But if you're Tal here, the best way is to counter them. So put up your shield and just block, and as soon as they attack you, they will like kind of bounce off you, and then you just can start attacking them. So that's the way to deal with them there. Plus, as well, if you have bought your ability Iron Will, I recommend definitely buying that spell ASAP for Tal, because it gives you, I think it's 70%, 50% defense. I can't actually mind what defense it actually gives you, but it is one of the best, one of Tal's best abilities that he gets. Actually, they all get like one buff, to be honest, between each character. Ailish, she gets haste, but she can also heal. Bukai gets regeneration kind of spell, where it just regenerates your health over time. And Alco, he gets one, as far as I mind, boost your damage. I think they Alco and Ailish gets another one. Like Ailish's other one is heal. I can't mind if Alco gets another one or not, but I think he actually does. Oh yeah, sorry, he does. He gets one where it turns all negative effects on your character into positive. So if you got slowed, he'll turn that into haste. If you've got damage down, he'll put it into damage up. You know, stuff like that. Anyway, on the way back here, we're going to actually meet another one of the traders. There's about 5 traders in the game, but there's really only 3 main ones. The first one we've already met, which is the fur trader. The second one we meet is the scale hide trader. So here buy all the scale hides and stuff like that. The third one, I can't think if he's anything special. I think you can just sell stuff to him. I don't think he does anything special. But the one that you meet in the other world, which I'm not going to spoil too much about the other world, he actually buys your like he buys all your like gems and stuff like that there. As you see here, anyway, it's just using our healing spell. Maybe because I'm getting my ass kicked because I haven't played this in a long time and I forgot how to deal with these guys properly, to be honest. It's my own fault for sucking so much in a way, but hey. Long way I can still kill him without dying, that's all that matters. As soon as you dealt with them guys, you can run over here to get your save point and continue on back to the city. Don't worry about this area here because you won't get into any battle. I haven't got into a battle. I remember back in the Xbox version, I always did get into a lot of battles here, but for some reason, I don't think it's now in this version. Unless I remember wrong, I can't mind. But it seems every time I cross there, there's no more battle. So we're going to head back here, and we're going to use Ailish to get another equal token. To banish the hole or the spell, the well, spell a well, hey, and then climb down the ladder and get your eagle token. Click. And Elish legs run about in no clothes. And you get a nice view of ass there, why not? Anyway, after you're done perving, continue up the road. Pretty much you should recognize most of this here anyway, because we've already been here. You can head over to the wolf totem and hand in your final totem. Not your final totem, sorry, your next totem that you actually collected. We've got 2 more to collect for each of these characters, and we've got 4 for the other 2. Out of all the characters, depending on what way you play it, the first one to get the ultimate weapon should be Big Guy. Am I saying that name right? Big Guy, whatever. I can't actually mind the proper pronunciation, but I'm probably saying it wrong anyway. This here is the skill trader, so go over and talk to him.
Amboss, hair and skin trainer to the hinterlands. What sort of hide can you offer me?
If you actually ask him what kind of fur he tells you pretty much prefers these here kind of hides. So sell off, as you see here, I'm keeping some stuff here, so try not to sell off what I don't sell off, like I said. If it's still in my inventory, guys, that's what you roughly want to keep. Another reason you might want to farm them guys for the bright water pearls is for them hides you saw there. I just sold off to him and got a good wee bit of money. That's another reason you might want to farm them, because they do make you some nice money. That rat truffle hide that I have there at the top, you can sell that off to your first guy. I didn't realize I actually had it, and that's why it's still there, because as far as I mind, there's no need for it. So them 2 hides that I sold there, there's no need for them, and you can sell them off, plus that hide that I forgot to sell. But obviously you can't sell to well, you can sell to him, but you just not make as much profit. So anyway, continue on down the road. Them gat stingers you actually need for a while. You need 8 of them if I remember correctly, or 5, can't mind. Save, you need to save, and then here you get into another battle with scarecrows. As you can see, I get 1 HP for killing these guys because I put on, it's a bat fang. I can't actually mind, but you know the build anyway. As you see, these guys are hitting me for 55. But I'm going to use Iron Warrior, sorry. Now they won't hit me as hard. Like this here does cut down, gives you some defense. Now they only hit me for 17, so it does really cut it down a good bit. So I definitely recommend getting that build as quick as you can on Tal, and using it to your will. Especially if you have the Drain SP one, Drain SP on your weapon. By the time you really probably need to use it again, you should have the SP back. So Drain SP is the main one you want to have on your weapons for Tal, for especially that there. Actually, I recommend having it on everybody. The health one maybe not so much, because if you have it on Elish anyway, she can heal you and stuff like that there, you know. So it's not too much to worry about. Anyway, after you've cleared this area out, we're going to head out to the wee house. Or actually no, I thought we were oh no, here we are. We are going to head into the house. My bad. Inside here we'll get 2 items, so we'll just run on in. We ran by an item there in a minute, but we'll get that on the way out. If you want, you can just run around and click on some stuff, like, and rate it if you want. But go down these stairs here to your right, and then here there's actually a chest. Like, actually can't mind what's in these chests, but I think one of them is a sword. Yes, that's the one for Tal. Like I said, the best weapon is the Mojo until you get your ultimate weapon. In my opinion, that is. Depending on, it might be different for you guys, but in my opinion, this is definitely the best weapon for Tal. If you just have a different opinion on what weapon you think is the best for Tal till he gets his ultimate weapon, let me know. I know some people like to change up weapons and use different weapons depending on their playstyle and stuff, but oh well. Anyway, after you've gone in there, head on up, and over here, open up this final chest, and then just head on out. 150 florins, that's all we need. So head on out, and we're going to head back to town. just open up the door and you get a wee mini cutscene in here in 2 seconds. Alright, pretty much you don't really need to use your iron wall here. It does take 40 SP. As you can see, I don't really have the SP to use it right now on Tal, but I do use Witch's Kiss because I kind of do need the health. Anyway, I prefer using Tal for this here part, mainly because you're going to see later on, because there's actually a wee side mission kind of thing you have to do here. But when it tells you to do, when it tells me to use the special ability, I don't use it until a later part. Because it makes more sense to use it at that part, because I find it harder to deal with certain enemy types than others. The great here is tell you to use your special ability, and it actually gives you a free one. I wouldn't bother with this part. I would just kill these guys all with your sword, and use Iron Will if you get the chance. You know, oh sorry, Iron Warrior. I keep calling it Iron Will. If I call it Iron Will, at least you know what I'm talking about anyway. Use it anyway and get your defense up, and then just take these guys all out as quickly as possible. Don't forget you can also switch to Alias and use range to keep your distance. Also, the good thing is when you're not playing that character that character that you're not playing takes less damage but also deals less damage. That's the only down fact. So deal with all these guys as quickly as possible. As you can see, there's a guy spawning in the background. As you're going to see in a bit, I'm actually going to end up using this ability for a reason that hopefully you can guess why. So just deal with these few stragglers floating about. Collect any items they drop, don't forget as well. I like using items if I can spare it anyway. As you see here, now that Alice is spawned up here, she's actually spawned all these guys. Now these are the final guys that spawn. I recommend using your special ability here, just to deal with these 2 orcs, because they do get quite annoying. So just pop it off now. And that saves you a lot of hassle. Plus you also complete your wee side quest thing. I know it's not much of a side quest, but whatever. Tutorial even. Collect the effect that they dropped and head on. There's nothing else really around here that I could find anyway. You might want to search the area just in case that you might be something to collect. Marble shard. Now head back into the town, up through these gates, and we're going to follow the path back into town. As soon as we get back into the town, well actually not so much the town, so much the boat here, you'll complete the quest and I'll start playing a quite long cutscene. So I'm going to let the cutscene play out, and I'm just going to go and sit back and let the cutscene play. Thanks for everybody who's watching this. I hope you are enjoying this series, guys, and I'm hoping to continue it as long as I can. But like I said, I'll drop the series if it starts doing bad or anything like that there. So do keep liking, commenting and sharing and subscribing and stuff through this year's series, and I'll keep it going as long as I can. Anyway guys, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Don't forget, stay sexy.
Well, here we are. Home again.
You certainly are. And it looks as though they've finished Elko's tower.
Well, that would keep him happy for a while.
Maybe he could give himself a day off.
Don't let Tilly hear you say that. She would die of shock.
He's very focused on his work, isn't he?
Yes. Obsessed is another word. I think that's why he gets on so well with Mother.
Oh yes, your mother. My queen. We had both better get along, eh? Ailish, I'm not saying you were right to come along, but, well, thanks. It was...
It was fun, wasn't it?
Yes, yes, now! Do it now! Ailish, Tal, I'm so glad you are back to see this. We are going live! Look up at the tower! Yes! Oh, it's glorious!
Fantastic! That's quite an achievement, Elko. I hope you're gonna give yourself a bit of a rest now.
No time to rest for either of us, I'm afraid. You had best get yourself ready for action because we have more crystals together. Oh, that beam looks off color. Heatsink. Damn it all! I forgot to activate the heatsink. Tal, I'll explain everything later. I am going to Shidanimo.
Shidanimo?
How is it that Elko speaks so fast and yet never explains anything?
Right. Well, I guess we have some explaining of our own to do.
I suppose we have. Tal.